I was on the way home from House of Yes at like, what, almost 4 o'clock in the morning. And this dude had told this other dude, hey, watch your phone, bro. He was getting off the train. So he told him, watch your phone, because he was asleep. He looked like he was getting off work. Spanish dude. Getting off work. Had his phone right on the side of him. And he was asleep. He told him, watch your phone. He didn't really hear him, so he didn't really do nothing with the phone. I'm just sitting there minding my business. This dude comes from the end of the train, moves onto the bench where the phone is, and I'm watching him, and he scoot over, and he slid over and touched the phone. I was getting up at my stop. I whacked his hand with this. This was in my.
Take your phone?
No, that dude's phone. He wasn't trying to take my phone.
Oh, some other dude's phone?
He was trying to take the dude's phone.
Oh.
He was sliding on him. So I was already getting off. I was getting off at my stop. Well, I just got up and whacked his hand real hard. I said, get your phone, bro. And he was like, yo, why'd you hit me? I was like, cause you're trying to steal that dude's phone. Like, he's like, I wasn't trying to steal his phone. Da, 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 da. And he got so mad now. I'm like, look at me, the freaking trying to defend somebody else and get my ass in trouble.
Right, because what the other dude did.
He was so asleep. He was so asleep. Like, you could tell he was in work clothes. Get off work. I don't know if he was drunk or like, he looked like he was just really asleep. Like, really tired and not coherent. Like, not really coherent, but like a working class type of person.
I'm saying, like, you say you about to get into a fight with this man. The man that you was defending, did he defend you?
No, he did not. At all. At all. And
that nigga took his phone.
Well, obviously by now, but it was too late. I didn't know that the nigga was not going to be appreciative.
Like, boy, I'm about to get down for you, nigga.
Right. And so that dude was like, Bob, I should shake your little ass. This and this and that. I said, boy, go ahead. And he's like, he getting off. The doors is open. He's like, this better not be your stop. I'm just standing there. I'm just standing around like, mind you, there's like 7 other people on the train. Nobody said nothing.
Of course.
Of course. Why would she say of course? Like, I get it. People don't really get involved in public disputes. But at the same time, the people could have said, hey, man, go ahead. Leave that girl alone. But I wasn't even thinking about it. I was just like, I don't care. Like, yo, that's just fucked up. I don't want somebody to do that for me. So I sat back down. I think we was at Sutter Stop. The train doors took forever to close. Because this dude doubled back into the train and he was like, he said, you better not get off here. So I had to go to the next fucking stop.
It wasn't your stop?
It was my stop.
Oh, God.
It was my stop. And I had to go to the next stop, which is Livonia, and you know that stop that we don't like? But when,
that bitch.
But when that stop, it was so dead and nobody was there. I don't never be scared. But I was scared because not only I still got to walk home, and this dude is in the neighborhood of Brownsville. Like, this dude got off on my stop. He walking around Brownsville.
Right.
And I'm like, I still got to walk back even if I didn't get off at the same stop.
Right.
So I'm walking and I'm just the whole time. I called Lydiana. I was like, yeah.
You gotta get over all these lanes.
I can't get it. It wants me to go down this way and make a U-turn. I can't get over those lanes.
I was gonna make a U-turn. You going right here.
Well, it wants me to go up and double back.
No, you're going to the tunnel.
I can't get over all these lanes.
I'm saying that's what it's telling you to do.
No, it's telling me to go up and come back.
That's retarded. Fucking gonna come up and
Because I can't get over. They know that.
I'm saying, like, how you gonna come up and come back?
Well, if I turn left right here. can't cross over lane, bro. I got it.
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna just make this U-turn and go smooth.
There's too much going on right here.
But yeah, so I was on the phone with Lydiana. I was just like, yeah. I was like, can you be on the phone with me for a second?
Why she didn't pop up?
Huh?
Why she didn't pop up? I thought y'all was going together.
Why would I still be with the girl that I went out with? And I said I was on the train coming home at 4 o'clock in the morning.
She was. This was after I came home. We had left each other.
Oh.
I was on my way home. And I was just like, let me not run into this nigga. So I'm trying to walk in lit areas. I'm walking in the middle of the street because I don't want to be on the sidewalk next to a building. And this nigga run up on me. I'm watching all my surroundings. Got my keys in one hand. Got this bat in my other hand. Like, if this nigga run up on me, I gotta be ready. And I had my phone.
You had the dogs with you too?
The dogs with me? She already knew I went to a club called the House of Yes.
So I just had my phone with me, like, let me be ready to call 911 and whap this nigga at the same time. Cause what the fuck? I really wouldn't change nothing because, like, just to outright steal. I mean, I would have probably, if I would think about it, I would have said it different. I would have been like, yo, leave that nigga phone alone, and make you look stupid or something. I don't know, but I still would say something. I don't care. Because I would want somebody to say something if they saw my phone getting stolen. Like, everybody on the train, y'all didn't say nothing. I don't know if they saw him about to steal the phone, but they definitely saw me defending that man's phone and them not. I don't know if they thought, like, oh, she got beef with him or something. Let me stay out of it or what, but they didn't have my back at all.
So, you saying you wouldn't have handled it any differently?
I didn't say I wouldn't handle it any differently, but I would have still said something, did something.
Okay.
Like, in the moment, I was already walking that direction because I was getting off of my stop. So I really wanted to break his hand.
Why though? Because one, you also putting yourself in a situation where you're interpreting this man's behavior, and you could possibly be interpreting his. So it's like you moved based on.
I could be interpreting which wrong?
You could be interpreting the situation wrong. He could have very well not have been stealing the phone. Maybe he was going to tell him, hey, your phone is slipping out, or hey, I'm picking it up.
So that him looking around, sliding, and then he slid his hand over. As soon as he touched the phone, that's when I whacked it.
Right.
So all of that, and that nigga came from the other end of the train.
Yeah, so at that point.
So you saying I possibly misinterpreted he wasn't about to steal the phone?
Yeah, at that point, until he actually grabs the phone, and you see that his intent is to steal the phone, you cannot assume what his intentions was, because then at that point you putting yourself in a situation, because what you did put yourself in a situation.
I was gonna put myself in a situation anyway.
But you physically assaulted this man, and if this was a police report and he wanted to file a claim against you, he could very well have. And because you base your actions off of your own perception. And
so if he had grabbed the phone and started walking out, and I would have hit him, that's still illegal.
Then at that point, you're justified because you were
not legally.
Yes, legally. Because
no, you're not justified for beating up nobody for walking off with
nobody said beating up
or hitting. You're not justified.
If this person is robbing you,
you're not robbing me. They're robbing someone else.
Okay, it don't matter whether they're robbing you or robbing someone else. You have the legal right to defend that person or defend yourself, because a crime is happening.
Yeah, but
until the crime happens, you prematurely hitting him, you would be going to jail because you assaulted this man.
No, I think it's the same. I don't know if if you can assault somebody else in the middle of a theft, which I've heard that you can't.
Assault somebody, yes. In the middle of a debt, yes. If you feel like your life is in,
I didn't say your life is not in danger if he's stealing a stranger's phone.
That's what I'm saying. Either way, what I'm saying is, if this person is sitting next to you and he goes, or you feel like this person is about to steal this person's phone, until this person actually does the action, actually grabs the phone, either walks away or try to put it in his pocket, then and only then can you defend yourself.
I don't think it's still.
Or defend
I don't
that
think
person.
you can. I don't think you can assault somebody if you witness them stealing something from someone else.
What I'm saying is, if he's next to you,
He wasn't next to me. He's across the room.
okay, well, no, then it's illegal for you
Right.
to hit this man.
Right. Either way, I'm saying I already know what I did is illegal.
Okay.
I already know that, but it's morally proper.
How?
Sometimes,
but that's what I'm
sometimes
saying.
morals don't align with legality.
What I'm saying is, you don't even know what he was about to do.
I do know.
You don't know.
I know 100%. What the fuck? Like, yes, I do 100%.
You don't.
I would bet my life
because
on it.
even if it was a situation where you felt like this person was about to kill him, and you took it upon yourself to hit him, right?
Yeah, like if a person pull out a gun and point it at somebody's head, I don't have to know. I don't have to wait till you pull the bullet, pull the trigger.
Right.
Like, nigga, you was about to kill him. I don't have to wait till you kill him.
Now, if they pulled out a gun.
So wait, what's the real argument is, yes, I put myself in harm's danger.
Mm-hmm.
But I would do it again. Because I don't care about the legality. First of all, the legality of the matter is, if a woman get out of a car and somebody get in, I'm going to defend. And it look like it's somebody trying to... If I see somebody looking around, pull down their ski mask and hop in a car, I don't need to wait till you pull off. As soon as you pull out a ski mask and grab the door handle, I'm doing something, because the fuck, I already know you about to steal. You put on a ski mask and grabbed on a woman's door.
That's different. We're talking about a situation where you prematurely.
I don't even know which way I gotta go.
You
this way.
prematurely.
Do I have to go this way?
Assaulted
Okay, well, I don't
this
feel
man.
like it was premature. But is that the real argument, whether it was premature or whether it was valid at all? Which is the real argument, whether it was premature or whether I should not have harmed myself? I mean, put myself in harm's way. Because it wasn't premature. If I see somebody slide on you and go to grab your phone, I'm going to whap them. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm not going to guess like, oh, he was just trying to give it to her. If I see somebody slide on you, come from the other end of the train, you sleep, and they creep, and then he literally slowly, he was looking around, and then he was like, if I see you doing, like, don't play with my intelligence. I feel like you're playing with my intelligence now, because, like, the nigga was stealing his phone.
All I'm saying is, legally, if he was
I don't care about legally. I'm
just saying, if he was to press charges, you would go to jail.
I'm gonna go to jail regardless, even if I see somebody freaking hitting a child. You can't go.
No.
Yeah.
You have a right to defend yourself if a robbery is taking place.
I'm not defending myself.
If a robbery is taking place within the vicinity of your presence, you have the right to defend.
Ask ChatGPT.
You have the right to defend.
If somebody is stealing, if a stranger is stealing another stranger's phone, do you have a right to assault them? Ask that. Or you want me to say it?
I'm about to put it in just like that. Because my question is that you have to, once this person is stealing their phone, then you have the right to defend them.
assault, which is assault, but we have to be specific, like defend them verbally, physically. So that's what I'm saying. Do you have a right to assault the thief?
Okay.
I feel like she over there figuring out how to word it when she already said, I'm going to ask exactly that.
You got it? All right, what's the question that you asked?
So I said, if a stranger is stealing another stranger's phone, do I have the right to physically defend the victim?
That is not what I asked.
You don't want to say assault. Physical. You can say physical, because physical. You can say physical.
I'm gonna ask myself.
You can say physical. What's wrong with?
Because I asked a question that I want to ask.
Assault is still the same thing. We're putting it on a physical because it's a broad.
So why not just say exactly what it is?
Because assault is underneath that umbrella. We're just saying physically, period. Because if you grab them, if you pull their shirt, anything. You feel me?
If a stranger is stealing another stranger's phone, do I have the right to assault the thief? How hard is it to just ask the question that I wanted to ask? In New York, you generally do not have a blanket right to assault someone just because they stole property from another person. The law allows reasonable force in very limited situations, and things can spiral legally very fast if someone gets seriously hurt. It says you can often intervene verbally, you can call 911, you can record details from a safe distance, you can help the victim. So either way, if he had stole the phone and started to walk out, I would have been wrong anyway for assaulting. You can't physically assault someone.
Well, I think you gotta say, instead of saying steal a phone, let's just say robbery, because it's all in that same category.
So if it's all in the same category, changing the word from steal a phone to robbery is not going to change the ruling.
So you want to ask them about robbery? Robbery and stealing a phone is the same.
No.
Wait, what?
No, because you got niggas stealing purses, you got niggas stealing cars, you got all these different things that fall under robbery. So you might as well just say the general term.
But you're still gonna get the same definition, the same conclusion.
A stranger is.
It's your question. You guys
The right to intervene.
I was just asking about this specific situation. That's why I used assault and phone, because I'm talking about exactly what happened. I'm not talking about if somebody steals somebody's lipstick or purse or car.
Understood.
I'm talking about, I was asking a question that related exactly to this situation. It was a phone and I assaulted him.
And by your point, like you said, it was wrong on either way. I was agreeing with that. Like,
no, you said I should have waited, or I was wrong because I didn't see the act complete. That's why you said I was wrong, because I premature. But either way, my point is, either way I would have been wrong.
Got you. But what I'm saying is, it was a premature decision. You don't know what he was about to do.
But that nigga, the doors was opening. He was going to snatch it and run out. So that man would have lost his phone.
How do you know that though? You don't even know if he was going to steal a phone. You're just assuming that this is
what the fuck else was he gonna do?
You're assuming what
else was he gonna do? That's irritating me, because like you acting like, okay, that's fine. I assumed right. My assumption was right,
and that's fine. If it was right or wrong, legally, you can't go around hitting people. Is what I'm saying.
Well, yeah, but I don't care. I feel like in court I would still win. I definitely believe the judge, even though legally,
no, nigga.
Yeah,
because what you think is morals, and no, nigga. Like I've been doing police work all my life, nigga, and we didn't heard so many stories. There's been situations where other niggas was in the wrong, like they was literally about to commit a crime, but the person
on a technicality, yeah, if that man had a good lawyer and blah blah blah, and he wanted to incriminate me.
It's not
for
about
assault.
that. It's about rules of engagement. If somebody breaking your house, right, and they're running out the door, just because they broke in your house, you don't have the right to kill them.
I understand that.
You cannot shoot
I'm also
nobody
saying
in the back.
sometimes the judge judges on character, and although
we're just talking about laws, period.
but laws also go off of intellect and morality sometimes.
But you're also assuming again that the judge is going to
everything. A life is assumption.
No, what I'm
Life
saying
is about assumption. That's how we don't. That's how we keep ourselves safe by assumption.
What I'm saying is you cannot move based off assumptions.
We always move off assumption.
You have to be right. And what you
was right.
You have to be confident, and you have to have evidence based on whatever decision you're making or deciding to do. You can't just be like, oh well, I thought this, no, nigga, because then at that point you're just making a bunch of fucked up dumbass decisions based on your own assumptions, and it don't work like that.
But oftentimes in life, we do make decisions based on assumption. If somebody walk up to your car with a mask on and then you shoot them, you can be considered justified because you don't know why the fuck. Yeah, you can. Sometimes
not. You will go to jail, nigga. Even if a nigga walk in a store with a ski mask and the owner shoots and killed them because they felt like they was about to steal out their store. Nigga, that nigga is going to jail.
It depends on what state you're in, because sometimes if you feel like your life was at stake or threatened, yes, if a nigga walk up with a rock or whatever, it's a case by case basis.
No,
if you feel,
you know why you're wrong? You know why you're wrong? Because the force had the nigga gotta prove that his life was in danger. If a nigga walk
dead men tell no lies. That's the point.
If that nigga, no, I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about the person, the gas station owner, whoever, the store owner, shoot and kill someone who walks in the store with a ski mask, and just because he felt like this nigga was about to rob him, he is not justified in killing this man at all.
He probably not gonna be justified.
So that's what I'm saying.
But if you're at a dark alley and someone knocks on your window with a ski mask and you shoot them, you can be justified.
Nope.
Because you could feel like your life was in danger.
And truthfully, so like you said earlier, it depends on certain states.
It depends on the state. It depends on the judge.
Majority amongst all states, that is not justifiable, and you would go to jail for shooting a nigga because you thought somebody outside your car.
No, because you can't even touch. That is my property, and also, and your car is an extension of your home. Literally,
rules of engagement is, and even if you, the only way you're justified in killing somebody outside of your car is if they reached inside of your car. If they're standing outside of your car, you're not justified to shoot them, kill them, or do anything because your life isn't in imminent danger.
I don't believe that, because if
you don't have to believe it, Jay.
I know. I know. You look it up. I already just proved one point to be right.
What's your point? What point you proved?
About that I would have been wrong either way.
I said you was wrong. Period. It don't matter.
No, you said it would have been right if he would have.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like you said earlier, case by case basis.
Yeah. And
like if you felt like your life was in imminent danger, yes, you had every right to defend yourself. And if
somebody walks up to your car and knocks on your window with a mask on, and
you're not justified.
You can be.
You're not justified.
Yes,
you better look that up in the.
Thank you for watching. I'm stressed out all over again just editing this.